Hey, I can't find anything really good to watch on TV. So I was sitting there yesterday getting a vitamin drip. And my remote control's broken, so I have to use my phone. Oh, you guys ever do that? You have to control the TV with your phone? It sucks. I got to get a whole new system.
I don't have a fancy enough TV for that.
What?
I don't think I have a fancy enough TV to have a remote on my phone.
Oh, it's a whole system through my house, and then the remote's broken, so I have to use the phone. But it drains the battery really fast on your phone. And when I watch TV, I don't want my phone with me, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Now I have to have my phone while I'm watching TV. And
Such a first world problem.
it's a big time first world problem. But I landed on this movie that for a while, for the few weeks when I tell you about it, you've probably seen it because the thumbnail was there. But it was the top 10 for a while, but I wasn't interested in it. And then finally, because I had nothing else to watch, I clicked on it. And it's called The Land of Bad. Have you seen it or heard of it?
No.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe and Miley Cyrus's ex-husband. Which Hemsworth?
Liam?
I think it's Liam Hemsworth. Because he looks different than he did in Hunger Games. But he's like really good looking and in really good shape. And he's a military guy, and they go... there's just lots of killing, and it's remember that other Hemsworth brother, the main one, Thor. He did that Extraction.
Yeah.
It's like Extraction.
I like that movie.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
It's almost identical to Extraction, but it also stars the dad from This Is Us,
Oh, Jack Pearson.
Jack Pearson. But they're both like Navy SEALs, and they kill everybody. It's bloody. It's torture.
You lost me on the bloody. I can't get down with the gory stuff.
But it has a good, like a solid ending.
I could get down with some more.
I think when you especially Kyle, when you got like, you know, how in the morning you could watch a whole movie.
Yeah.
I think you'd like it. It takes a little bit, maybe 10, 15 minutes to get going, and then it's like, okay, it's like a roller coaster ride. It's called The Land of Bad. Russell Crowe, Hemsworth, Milo Ventimiglia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so
Cool title.
recommend I give you. Anyway, what's the situation? There's two things going on in Kyle's life that I don't know how to bring up. Which one do you want to bring up? The bananas or the gas?
I don't care. Either one.
Bring up the gas.
Okay. So let's just for a second have an adult conversation about a somewhat juvenile topic, shall we?
We shall.
Okay.
So we're going to make sure that we are adults about this, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm worried
All
about
right,
these
fine.
two over here.
I know.
This is
No represent.
adult subject.
Okay.
Okay.
So toots happen. Let's just put that out there, okay? There we go. I
come
knew
on,
that was
grow
coming.
up.
Here we go.
All right, no, seriously.
I know,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Toots happen.
So every once in a while in our house, when somebody gets bad gas, we call it bagasse. And when bagasse happens, there is protocol, right? If you're in the car, you roll down the window. If you're standing next to people, you walk away or waft it. Or at least that's my protocol. But this happened, and my husband and I got into somewhat of an argument over it. So I think when you have some bagasse, you waft it so it like breaks up the little smelly particles in the air, right? And like gets rid of the smell quicker.
Fair.
That's what you think.
That's what Scott says.
Oh, Scott is wrong.
No, that's what I say, but what you said is what he says to me.
Okay, so I'm
He's
on
like,
Scott's side.
no, you're just making it spread quicker. You're just making the smell come everywhere towards me when you do that. I'm like, no, but I feel like I'm like breaking it up.
I'm Team Scott right now.
But I really, truly, in my heart of hearts, feel like if you get some air around the stinky air, it gets rid of it quicker.
Maybe from your stinky area. Because
Yeah.
as someone who likes to share their gas,
Yes, you do.
I'm a big fan of that. I waft it, but I waft it so that everyone can smell it. So without even knowing your argument, the whole purpose for me is to spread it. Here, I'm sharing with everybody. Here, hey everyone. Sometimes you put it right, cup it in your hand, and I would just go. Whoosh.
Oh no, that's messed up.
Yeah, right
That's
into the
messed
nostril.
up,
You have
John Jay.
bagasse, John Jay?
The what?
You have bagasse? Is
Bagasse.
That bagasse. My
No, I
bad.
haven't had bagasse. I have, because I eat so clean now, I might have air. It's not like, it doesn't smell very much.
Because you tested me once, and then you were like, I don't have bagasse. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you have
It
bagasse.
used to be like room clearing, like I would say extinction level event. It used to be really, really, really.
Yeah, I do. I'm a big fan. There's different levels as a guy. You want it sometimes to smell. It's fun. But you always want a loud noise. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, not when you're in yoga class. But because I have a CPAP machine, I tend to have a lot of air. You know, the breathing machine. So you guys had a debate about it. And that was it. There was
the debate, you guys just made me lose the debate, I think. 'Cause I was very convinced in my way, just the spreading it out, and he's very convinced that, like you said, that I'm just spreading it out.
Are you doing it like in a living room, or like if you're somewhere like at a mall or shopping, you do it, just walk away, and then you don't.
Right? No, I'm talking about like in our house,
in your house,
Yeah.
in the car.
in the car. Well, in the car, you just roll down the window, and it really
The
does.
air
It
does
sucks
take care
the
of
air
that,
out.
yeah.
I refuse to roll down the window.
That's a good trick.
I actually
that's
don't.
terrible.
Awful.
That's terrible.
You put the window lock on? That's awful.
I'm thinking about the science of what you say, and yours makes sense, but then so does Scott's a little bit.
I know.
So I don't know. I don't
You
know
what,
what
Rich?
the science would
That's
say.
exactly what I was thinking in my head. It's science. You're breaking up the particles in the air, and those are the ones that stink. And if you break them up, you make them less strong.
We need a gas doctor
I was going to say, I
to
think
call
we need
and
a
confirm.
scientist.
We need an
here.
expert.
You know, she's like
to
a
weigh
fireman.
in.
If you just think of smoke.
Okay.
If there was a little bit of smoke and I'm going like this to the smoke, it's going to go all over this room.
Yeah, you're
If
feeding it oxygen.
Right. So if you just let the smoke come up, you could probably get out of the room before you get to see the smoke.
Yeah, but you're talking about smoke
Hey,
versus
we
fire.
actually have an expert. We have a
You know
doctor. A doctor on the phone.
This is amazing.
This is my personal doctor, Dr. Courtney Hunt, who does all things health. So she will know whether or not
Okay.
this is for real.
Okay. Good morning, Dr. Hunt.
Thank you for taking this very, very important medical call from us.
I mean, who else would you call, right?
Hey, is there anybody in your family named Ethan?
No, there's. I wish, but no.
That'd be so cool. Ethan Hunt.
You guys ever follow Dr. Courtney Hunt on Instagram? She's very healthy, tells you like how to eat, how to live your life, how to get out in the sun for vitamin D. So, did you hear Kyle's medical question, Dr. Courtney?
They told me that you're talking about flatulence. Yes.
Flatulence. That's a medical
That
term.
is the medical way of saying bagos.
So she's saying that if she fans it, it gets rid of
That's
it.
how it was supposed to be. I'm sorry. She says what?
If you fan it, it'll go away. Whereas we think if you fan it, you're spreading it.
I think if I'm fanning it, I'm breaking it up so that the
Right.
smell dissipates quicker.
So as a professional medical person, what do you think?
Okay. So here's the thing: the odorant in the molecule is actually it's a quantum vibration in your nose. So if you fan it, you're actually putting microscopic pieces of the gas from your poo far and wide throughout your home, throughout your work, into the noses of all of those that you love or don't love.
Thanks, Kyle.
So, Scott was
did a
right.
disservice for all of us.
So, it's best just to run. To run. If you smell it, run.
It depends on if you like the people around you or not. But yeah, if you fan it, you're spreading your odor far and wide. The molecules that you've passed.
Oh no! I
Okay.
gotta go
Feel
home
to
and
be wrong.
I gotta hang my head in shame. I'm so sorry, Scott. You were right.
Thank you, Dr. Hunt. Thank you very much, Dr. Hunt. Appreciate it.
But Bridget, you know what I want to tell you? It shares a memory. Remember that. It will provide a memory for eternity.
I'm like, did Rich toot in
Yeah, I was
front of you,
gonna
Dr.
say,
Hunt?
have
Thank you,
gas
Dr.
in my
Hunt.
presence.
He does not toot.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
What's up?
Here you're talking about farts.
Yes.
And I know how to capture the perfect fart.
How?
All right, so you sit in a tub filled with water. You get a jar that has a screw lid. Fill the jar with water. Sort of hold it like above the water with like the top just sort of on the surface, but like kind of submerged. You fart. Your air bubble will travel into the jar filled with water. And while it's still in the water, twist the lid back on, and you'll see that there is an air bubble in that water in your jar, and that's your fart.
Kyle,
And then-
Kyle, could you make a video, an instructional video of that, please? That we could post.
Oh sure.
That'd be great.
Yeah, why not? Why
We'll
not?
sell those
The
on eBay.
video, the visual of that is absolutely hilarious. We go viral more than the Olympic breakdancing video.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for calling in.
That was a mature discussion,
Yeah,
Kyle.
Mike.
Mature.
Wow.